Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our For Queen and Country series. It has been an age since we have played For Queen and Country in Civilization 6, and the reason is that Australia came out. I blame Australia. We were doing 8 Ages of Rome, and then Australia rolled out of nowhere, and I decided to do a playthrough of that, which lasted... turns out about 18 episodes altogether. So, well, 18 episodes exactly altogether. But now we are back. We're going to jump into this much sooner. So let me give you a quick introduction if you don't want to go back and watch the first 20 episodes of this. This is a true start location map. We're playing as England, obviously, for Queen and Country. We're playing as England. That has nothing to do with the achievement of that name. It's just the name of the series. And we are just horribly behind. Rome is in the atomic era. Now, I have learned in recent playthroughs that you can't necessarily trust, this meter to really be accurate. They might not be in the atomic era per se, but they're definitely in the modern-ish region, whereas we are still in the Renaissance, at least civics-wise. We are just, because England starts out in a non-mountainous area, we haven't had any kind of science bonuses or really even civics bonuses to enjoy. And so I'm actually going back into this series with the full knowledge that we could lose, and lose badly. But we're going to try anyway. We're playing on King difficulty, not Emperor like Iron Curtain, so that's a plus. But because we started as England and we're up here, it just hasn't panned out too well. We had a war with France early on that was very challenging, and then Rome took some territory. So we're just gonna do the best we can and see how it turns out. Our real focus right now is on establishing a beachhead and a bunch of new colonies in this unpopulated African coast, because none of this territory has been taken, and if I can kind of civilize it, then we might actually have a chance at winning a science or culture victory. I don't think a military victory is in the cards, all things considered, but we're gonna try. So this is Edinburgh. I'm gonna go ahead and start training up a settler here in Edinburgh, because we just need to be doing as much settling as possible. Let's see, an armory or a workshop. They both provide. I'd rather have the extra great general point, to be completely honest. Why don't I go ahead and go for the armory? The extra production is going to come to St. Nazaire's regardless. And then here we have this bombard. We need to get some units kind of in position down here as much as possible. So let's go ahead and move them down, because we are at some point going to go back to war with France. That's another thing that's going to help us get caught up, is actually taking away some of France's territory before Rome decides to. So, Rome is not quite the Roman Empire in this timeline, or it's 1840, and they're still kind of down there in Italy. But they might control... Gorgo was eliminated earlier in the game. Greece. So obviously Athens is still around, but Gorgo is gone. So I suspect that they may be starting to cause issues. Tell you what, let's go down to Florence and spy, shall we? Let's see if we can find out more about Rome by spying on them, because they are our arch nemesis. If we're going to steal anything and try and catch up, we're going to need to use espionage to the best of our ability. Actually, I don't know why I moved you there. I just need to put you back in that direction. So yeah, we are in a bit of a peaceful mode right now. We're reinforcing some of this area because it was attacked recently by Rome, and now it's just a matter of getting as many colonies as we can down in that southern region, which is going to be the focus going forward. Hey, what's going on here? The barbarians are attacking my frigate. That's adorable. Or is that a caravel? It's a caravel. Promotion available. Perfect.
All the best romances bloom in the midst of a good siege.
Okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and promote you. Let's give you +7 combat strength versus naval units. So they definitely won't have a chance against you now. It looks like some other wonders have been built, including Big Ben. Yeah, we are just horribly behind. It is an atrocity how far behind we are. So I'm not... I'm going to say this a lot. This is not a game I'm optimistic about, but we're gonna try nonetheless. Let's I could go for scientific theory, but I also kind of want to go for industrialization. If we build 3 workshops, we'll boost it. Yeah. Oh, we can go for the red coat too and get that unique unit. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the red coat so that we can have our unique unit as Britain. And then London is building Mont Saint Michel, of all things. We're going to steal that from France, so we need lots of extra production for London. Looks like an internal trade route would be the solution there. And then some additional food would be best. So maybe a 2-3 or a 4-2 maybe. I kind of miss in Civilization 6 that both cities would get benefits from trade routes. In Civ 5, that's the way it was. In Civ 6, only the home city gets the benefit of the trade route, which is... I'm going to go with I'm going to trade with Exeter here. Let's begin that route. Yeah, only the home city gets the benefit, which is just weird to me. Oh, we got another trade route too. Let's do the same thing then. Let's trade with Inverness. And then move you back and go to the next turn. So again, we are focused on building up this bottom territory as much as possible. We don't have any settlers in the water right now, but we're going to. We're going to be really focused on as much peaceful expansion as possible, because that's how we're going to win this. I mean, yes, we need to fight France, but maybe I want to wait until the Redcoat unit is available for that. But after that... Oh yeah, that's right. There's this guy up there. Need to do stuff with him. After that, it's going to be purely focused on just beating Rome. It's actually going to be somewhat similar to our situation in Iron Curtain, where we were really going up against Russia, trying to win the science victory. It's a similar kind of situation. I'm almost kind of annoyed at that, to tell you the truth, now that we've had that situation just play out. But we're coming from even further behind, so the stakes are even higher, and that's what's different here. All right, Bordeaux is done. We could really use an entertainment complex in this region, so why don't I see if I can build one there, and then that could possibly help both cities, because we have amenities issues. So it's going to take 19 turns to build that. And yeah, you just go on alert, and we'll go to the next turn. Not a whole lot going on right now. Most of my units are fortified, and I'm just waiting for the opportunity to build more settlers. We've got a settler coming in Leicester as well, so that's a good thing. We're at turn 433. And nobody likes us. It's a running theme with this series. Everybody hates us. Man, I'm really tired of you plinking at my caravel. You are not going to like this. That's what you get. Have a seat. All right, that's that. Taken care of. We're so behind. Hang on, let's see if it's adjusted here. No, it really is showing that Rome is in the Atomic Era. I don't know how they got so far ahead. But I know why we're behind, but they also seem like they're ahead. So I think it's just because they took advantage of these mountains in the north of where modern Milan is. The Roman city would have been Mediolanum. But I think that's why. Also, we were investigating the possibility of colonizing Iceland, I think, which is why this caravel is up here. So I'm probably going to bring it close to the coastline and try and uncover as much of this terra incognita as I can. Oh, it's still my turn. What else? Let's go ahead and put you on alert and then go to the next turn. That's what it was. That unit was still moving down. So yeah, I'm going to move through these turns pretty quickly because, well, we have a singular focus at the moment. And it's not fighting anybody. It's establishing a machine that can beat Rome to the science victory. And I don't know that it's possible. I think that... Okay, so they are offering dyes and gold per turn, and all I want is one of my truffles. You know what? I'll take it. Dyes are a nice amenity. We still have some cities that are struggling with happiness issues. We actually have a lot of them up in the England area. Up in our home territory, I suppose.
An enormous and lofty column of flame allowed the people in Holt to read as perfectly at night as if it had been day.
No, I am not going to try to pronounce that. Maybe later. Oh, nice! Goody hut. I was not expecting a goody hut. Do we have a scout that I can send to get that? Yes, I do. Go on up and get that goody hut. That's hilarious. It's 10 turns away, but we'll probably get it this episode. We're moving pretty rapidly through this. Whoa, I don't know what that was. No, I'm not going to give them Toulouse. Alright, so Norway wants a joint war. I'm going to say no to that. They also want an alliance. I'm okay with an alliance, and I'm also okay with furs, because I don't have any furs right now. And the gold per turn, I'll take 2. I just want some of my extra spare stuff. And I don't want to open my borders to you for that either. Although, actually, opening borders... Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's open borders, because that supposedly helps you build a better relationship, and I'm still trying to figure out how to play with those mechanics. So this is me actively playing with that and seeing what the result is. So we're allied with Norway now, which is nice because, normally if you think of a Crusader Kings 2 style approach, that Norway is the one you'd have to worry about raiding you constantly. Man, I miss CK2. I haven't played in a while, on the channel or off. Your knowledge of scientific theory has advanced considerably. Nice. So the dawning of an age of enlightenment in our
Whatever
realm.
is contrary to nature is contrary to reason. And whatsoever is contrary to reason is absurd.
Okay, so rationalism is probably what we need to do. Or liberalism, so we get the amenity. But I don't really... I'm still a base level... Well, no, I actually am a... I could switch to... theocracy. Ugh. We could use the extra economic policy. We really could. We could also use the Merchant Republic. The extra trade routes from that. I mean, we don't have a religion. That's one of the downsides. That's what I'm looking at right now. So we would get the ability to buy land combat units with faith, but that's about it. But we would lose it. What are we doing for military policies right now? Unit maintenance. 50% discount on all unit upgrades. Ugh. Yeah. I'm going to keep it as is for now. Okay, and I'm going to keep moving down this a little bit. Let's go ahead and go for the extra envoys from opera and ballet. Or maybe colonialism. Hang on. %30 production towards builders. That could be handy too. Yeah, let's go for civil engineering because I feel like that policy might be worth building towards. Then we have 2 envoys. So speaking of new policies, oh yeah, we definitely have some more city-states we need to get in good with. So, Stockholm. We are now at a level 3 bonus with. Okay, uncovered a little bit more land there, but until the scout gets up there in a few turns, there's not going to be much more to do. Speaking of that, where is the scout? Okay, it's in the water right now. Oh, thank you. Nice job keeping them happy. I appreciate that, Harold. It's very, very kind of you, Harold. Alright, so 2 turns until the armory's done in Toulouse, which is good news. Extra production. 10 turns until the armory's done in St. Nazaires. Okay, so let's go ahead and gain sources here in Fiorentia. We can't see as much of Rome as I thought we might be able to. I was hoping maybe to uncover a little bit more ground, but we can't. Okay, so we've pretty much, I think, uncovered every part of Iceland that we're going to. I might need to maybe get the caravel in right there and uncover a few tiles there, but that will be it. Okie dokie. Builder. Yeah, definitely. We need to build stuff up in that area as much as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and send that order. Go to the next turn. How are those settlers doing? Close. 4 and 8 turns away. And we're 4 turns away from Mont Saint Michel being done. Russia has built an armory in Pinsk. Good old Russia. Yeah, I don't feel like I have a ton of control over the situation right now. Once we have some more settlers established down here in Northern Africa and have a little bit more scouting ability, to really nail down, the best luxury resources and the best areas to settle, where maybe some of the better campus settlement zones are, then I'll feel a little bit better. But Rome. But Rome. Let's see how things are looking with the science victory. Yeah, Well, no one's started on the science victory yet, obviously. They're not far enough along, but that's going to be something to keep an eye on, definitely. All right, extra production for London, absolutely. Why don't we go ahead and... let's trade with Toulouse for the extra gold. I will never complain about a little bit of extra money. All right, good. We got another goody hut on the continent there. And then let's go ahead and just uncover that corner of the map for no other reason than we need to. 19 turns until the encampment's done here. 13 turns until the water mill is done there. 2 turns until Mont Saint-Michel is done. 2 turns, 6 turns. 8 turns until the walls are done here. We're building some campuses. And we're almost done with this theater square, which is nice. I can't remember if I have an ability to purchase those with faith. No, I don't, because I don't have a religion. Industrial era. There we go.
However beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results.
That was a very Kripke moment on my part. Industrial era. If you're not a fan of the Big Bang Theory, I'm sorry. So, Inverness. I can purchase an amphitheater. Let's go ahead and do that. Get the extra culture points. Everything helps. Let's go for industrialization next, because production. And then an archaeological museum would probably be a good idea. Yep, let's work on that. And next turn. 1 turn away from Mont Saint-Michel, 1 turn away from the settler, which is, again, the settler's going to go straight for Africa. Maybe, well... No. No, I don't think we're going to settle Iceland just yet. I do have a unit that'll be... Because this is part of... Hang on. No, this is part of Europe, so it actually... We won't get the extra unit bonus for being
Church
England.
and state, soul and body, God and man, are all one at Mont Saint-Michel. And the business of all is to fight, each in his own way, or to stand guard for each other.
Beautiful. Okay, so we've got that wonder. No, I don't realize that, and I also don't acknowledge that. Shut up, you jerk. Okay, London. Very important that I... You know what? Settler. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. We no longer have any amenity problems, which is nice. Let's go ahead and queue up another settler in Leicester as well. We need to settle as much as possible down here. Ooh, we could settle northern Spain. That would piss off Spain, though. All right. Go straight down there. You interrupted Scarborough Fair, Arabia. I was listening to that. We were listening to that. England's industrial inlating music. Well, their early themes are good too. It's all the same theme, just like all Civ 6 music. It grows as the eras play through, and God, this is just a breathtaking rendition of Scarborough Fair. Every time I hear it, I've just got to stop and listen. I even have it in my car at the moment. Like, I have it as one of the tracks, as an instrumental that I play while I'm driving around, because it is such an uplifting piece of music to hear. I'm going to be excited for when that particular campus is done. It's not really going to have any benefits, per se, because, again, there's no mountains up here, but a campus is a campus. We need to catch up in the science game. Speaking of that, how we doing? Yeah. God. We're going to lose, and we're going to lose terribly. Why am I playing this? What am I doing? All right, at least I don't have any happiness issues in my cities. That's a win. All right, our settler is in the water over the Pearls outside of Exeter, and they are headed down to North Africa. 15 turns away from that encampment being done. I just don't know that we're going to be able to build up our advantage in Africa fast enough to come back. Oh, I don't know what bonus we got from that. I heard the sound. Now I know what that sound was a moment ago, but I don't know what bonus we got from the goodie hut. So we'll have to send the scout over to this other one now. There's a barbarian nearby, though, so they're going to want to give me what for. Maybe I'll just put the scout up on the mountains and fight him off, because scout should be able to hold his own. Plus, he's about to level up, so he can get healed after one combat. If I can move the scout to that tile without the barbarian moving, that would be a great defensive position. And I can just fortify him right there, let the barbarian attack me, level me. Oh, damn, there's 2 warriors. Promotion available. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and move here. And I can promote him. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... Or actually, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait, because I can promote him next turn. And he can lose more life and then gain more life back. I mean, it's only a 50% life boost, and he has more than 50% of his life right now. So promotion right now would be a waste. Yeah, workshop. I don't know what that noise was. I'm sorry. I have no clue. Next turn, please. France is trading with Norway. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you, France. I just want to try and settle North Africa before anyone else gets the idea. Because I know I'm not the only one who sees this. You know the way Civ 6's AI works. They're just like, hey, free land! Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter if it's between 3 of the enemy's other cities. Let's settle it. Let's do it. That's what we want. That's where we want our city. That's clearly the ideal place to have a city, and no one else would ever want that spot, especially the person who already has 3 cities there. I'm not bitter. Okay, so now let's promote you. Faster movement on hill terrain. Yeah, how about that? And then we can fortify them next turn. It's going to be rough, though. Okay. Edinburgh. Another settler? Yes. All right, so this guy... Actually, we need to settle there before someone gets that funny idea. But first, let's focus on settling here. All right, you go that way. Meanwhile, we're going to continue uncovering the Terra Incognita with our Caravel, which is at half health. 1 turn away from a couple of things being done in Ireland, which is quite nice. How's our other settler doing? Okay, so they're heading down towards Iberia. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm okay with this. I appreciate that you're willing to give me your die. That's helping me. 3 turns until the entertainment complex is done in Bordeaux. That is fantastic news. Can I purchase anything with faith here? No, I can't. It's Buddhist, so I'm thinking some of my cities might be able to do stuff like that. Okay, let's see how this goes. This could be rough, because I'm going to get attacked from multiple directions here. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Survived. Awesome. Now I'm going to have to hightail it out of there.
A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
Indeed. All right, I'm going to go ahead. As much as I hate to do this, the builder's bonus is really going to be useful here, and we're about to finish training a builder unless we just finish this turn. So... Oh, I have a new policy here too. Unit maintenance. Oh, that's right. Okay, so... Huh. We lost our... Okay, +1 amenity in cities with a garrison unit. I mean, that's a good thing. We lost the attack bonus. I wonder why. I wonder what replaced it. 30% production towards encampment districts and buildings for that district. Yeah, let's do that. We're building a lot of those right now. Let's go with that. It's going to help with production. And then you get the hell away. And hopefully no one will have seen you do that, and you can stay there and heal up for a bit. Otherwise, that scout is dead. Colonialism, I suppose? I'm going to get 2 envoys. Yeah, let's go for colonialism so I can go for natural history. That'll help me get caught up in the culture game. Okay, damn, the builder did just finish. So I don't get the benefit of that. I knew that was going to happen. I added that policy 1 turn too late. Okay, and then this city actually needs a project, but I can build the military academy faster. I need to build a campus, though. So let's go ahead and build one right here. Need to take advantage of being near those mountains. And then speaking of taking advantage of things, in a few turns I'll be able to buy a library here, so let's not waste production on that, but I will go ahead and work on an armory, because we have that production bonus. And then Belfast. Man, your production sucks, dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on a builder. It's going to take a long time for you, unfortunately. Can I put you on production focus and help with that? No, I can't. Well, tell you what. What I'm going to do, let's finish moving here. All right, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we're going to see how we're doing with getting our... Where are our settlers? We have one settler there. Do we have another one closer? You seem like you're not moving as quickly as I thought you would, but I guess that's just life. Hang on. I sent 2 settlers down that way. Am I blind? Is there a settler that is actually closer than... Hang on a minute. I am... Before I end this episode, I need to know where that other settler is, because I sent 2 settlers down. I know I did. Okay. It hasn't been as long as I thought it was. All right, that answers that question. Thanks very much for watching. In the next one, we are just going to keep trying to build up Southern Africa, because if we don't, we'll lose. We have to focus on this, period. And even if we do, we might still lose. But we'll see how it goes. We are catching up in the tech game, but... Ooh, you thought Iron Curtain was winning by the skin of our teeth. We're just going to have to do the best we can. Thanks very much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.